This is Korcula. Hi there, good evening. I'm here on Korcula Island. I just rented a car over here and I'm driving to a random spot just to get out and see a little bit more of the island. I was in Vela Luka. I'm staying there again tonight, but I'm leaving tomorrow with the rental car and going to the main city of Korcula on the opposite side of the island. It's about an hour's drive, but there is a lot to see on this island. I am just still getting acquainted with it, and so I'm going to head over to this little bay over here that I just found randomly on the map, and it looked kind of close by, looked like a nice little, maybe kind of a village or something. I think it's called Triporte, and it's just like another 5-10 minutes down the road here. But before I got there, I saw this little sort of classic farm country, I guess they're not vineyards, maybe fig trees or olive trees or something, really not sure, but a very peaceful, quiet scene here. Poplat is 2 kilometers that way, it looks like. Whatever's there. You can hear the cicadas buzzing in the background, classic Mediterranean sound, and these like villas that have probably been here for quite a long time. All right, time to hop back in the car, keep on cruising to Triporte. And so there you can see the sign, Triporte, and that is the main road, and it continues around over there, and then it's just this little tiny lane going down here, so it's not going to be much, I guess. We'll find out. This is it. I guess this is a little chapel here. This is some serious small town Adriatic Croatian life here. Hello. Triporte? Yeah. Triporte. Perfect. Wow. This is just really cool. Be a good spot to stay, actually. There are apartments here. Hello. So I'm here, Bleto, right in the middle of the island. There's more of the island that way. I was over here somewhere at Triporte and then saw a sign for Bleto and just decided to drive and check it out. Sleepy little town. And I'll mention that things are going to get more spectacular tomorrow. Today was just a let's get out and drive around and see what I stumble across kind of a day. But tomorrow, then I'll be going to more of the major things to see on the island, which look really cool. Temple of the Blessed Maria of Jesus Crucified and the All Saints Church this way. Good morning, this is Vela Luka, the second largest town on the island of Korcula on the western side of the island. I stayed here for the last few nights. I have the rental car as you saw there, and I'm going to be driving around the island today and showing more of the sights, and then ending up at Korcula the town, which is the main town on the island, and I will be staying there for a few days. So as you can see, this is a really amazing town here, with this lovely bay and restaurants along here, and the town kind of scattered along the hills. And there is something very interesting to see right up on the hill there, so I'm going to hop in the car and drive up there and show you what it is. And there's the town of Vela Luka there. Before I was standing over on the left-hand side of the bay, right around there, a stunning sight of the harbor and the inlet there opening up into the Adriatic Sea and a little island right there. There are some other islands out there that someone had recommended as being really nice. And so right here is Vela Spila Cave, an ancient cave where artifacts were found, ancient human artifacts, evidence of settlement here more than 15,000 years ago. Vela Spila is an archaeological site continuously inhabited since the last ice age, around 18,000 years ago, to the Middle Bronze Age and periodically up to modern times. The cave has been extensively explored since 1974. And it's 15 kuna, or about $2.50 to enter. Hello.
Well done.
15.
15.
Yes.
Yes.
Do I need a light?
No.
No, it's only just...
Because this is all.
Yeah,
You see, down,
just here.
No
deep,
other ways.
yeah, no tunnel.
This is your, and in museum you can see artifacts from here. So we have a museum near the church in
Velaluca. I see.
Yes, and this is opening hours.
Okay.
So if you have a time visit, why not? You can see what we found.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Here, everything what is important you can read.
I see. Great. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Until now, the cave has been excavated to a depth of 7.45 meters. The bottom of the cave has not yet been reached. Eventually, it will be interesting to find out when people began to use the cave. The oldest layers are dated at the end of the Pleistocene between approximately 20,000 and 10,000 BC. At the time, the Adriatic was about 100 meters lower than its present level. Cool. So they haven't, dug out all the dirt here and found the true bottom of the cave, so there are probably lots more artifacts down in here. And so this is it. No, tunnels or deep caverns or anything. Here's the excavation site, it looks like. In layers between 15,500 and 17,000 years old, 30 pottery items have been found. Some of them are damaged figurines of animals and their bodies. They were made carefully by shaping the raw clay and subsequently baking it on the fire. The discovery of these figurines indicates that technology of making clay objects in Vela Cave is 10,000 years older than in the rest of Europe. Alright, so this is it. Not a whole lot to see here, but very fascinating anyways. Going to keep on driving and show much more of Korcula Island. Out there is Blato, where I was yesterday. And it looks like a vineyard. And a little church. And so this is the lovely little town of Brna. Going to stop here for a swim and some lunch. Nice. And there's a little beach, it looks like, around the corner. And so there's a little beach there. But I'll be going to a much more spectacular one next after here. What a nice little bay, though. And found a nice little shaded spot here to take a break and have some lunch. I got some cheese, salami, crackers, and muesli. Looks like a nice little bay down there. I'm driving out to a beach and came across these spectacular cliffs and a cave up there that I'm very tempted to try to get up to, but there's nowhere to park and it would probably be some kind of crazy scrambling through these bushes and stuff, so don't think I'll go for it, but pretty incredible scene here. So I'm parked up there. It was 30 kuna to park. That's about $5. And here is a sign for the beach. And so it's called Pupnatska Luka Beach. And I think that this is the bay that I was looking at when I was up on the road up there. It is a popular one. I can see lots of umbrellas. And this is the little village of Pupnat. Pupnat. It's always worth a try, you never know. Sometimes they're open, but not so far. And I believe this is St. Martin's Church. A pretty bay here at Zrnovska Banja. So this is a sports field up here, like soccer or football. And here is this very dramatic mural. Korcula, 1950. A tsunami, a big wave, lightning and thunder, and a priest. It's like some sort of fire and brimstone theme or something. And this is the lovely little seaside village of Rashish, which was established in the 1600s by refugees who were escaping the Ottoman Empire. Looks like Petanque. Pretty cool little village here. And a quick room tour. It will be very quick. It is small, tiny little bathroom here, but good shower and a smallish room, but it works fine for one or maybe two people. And another window here. It is $45 a night. I'm going to get out of here and walk just 1 minute over to the center of the action in the old town of Korcula here. Good Wi-Fi, AC. And I'm going to end this video by talking a little bit about prices here in Croatia. So prices are not cheap. Croatia is actually quite expensive. As you saw, the room there was $45 US. Decent price, you know, can't complain, but you can find cheaper in other places such as Greece, where you can find rooms easily for like 25 to 30 euros, so like 30 to 35 bucks. I did have one room here in Croatia that was $35. And so the sea right there, great location. I just returned my rental car and it was $60 a day. Whereas in places like Greece or Cyprus, you can easily get a rental car for like $30 to $35 a day. And food is quite expensive in the restaurants. I mentioned in one video how I went to this one, a nice little kind of hole-in-the-wall kind of a place where I got a octopus risotto and a glass of wine and a starter, and it was $43 with a tip included. Here is the incredible old town of Korcula, constructed during the 13th to 16th centuries. And there is a local legend that Marco Polo was born here. But I don't think that that is actually true. It is commonly believed that he was born in Venice. But what a day here on Korcula Island. Not a cloud in the sky. And so typically at restaurants, and you'll spend easily upwards of $20 just for the basic main course and a drink and maybe a appetizer. So it is not as cheap as you might expect for being in the Balkans and considered to be Eastern Europe. Certainly if you get out of the main tourist zones, then it will get cheaper as always, but as far as like the main places that you're likely to go, in Split and Dubrovnik and Hvar Island was especially expensive. When I was in Belgrade, then I showed that I got a really nice meal for $10, including a glass of wine and a starter. Everything for 10 bucks. And so that's when you're talking about, you know, that is genuinely cheap traveling there. But not the case in most of Croatia because it is popular, it is trendy. but you get what you pay for, and Croatia is an absolutely incredible destination. Such an amazing country. And here is the steps going up into the old town there. So I haven't been inside the old town yet. It looks absolutely spectacular. I'm going to walk through right now, but I'm not going to film. I'm going to take a break for the rest of the afternoon and stroll around and then take a swim. And I will make a separate video giving a tour of the old town and maybe a little bit more of Korcula, maybe some of the beaches or something like that. So and so there you go, just a taste of Korcula Island and what there is to see here, which is to say, a lot. This island has definitely exceeded my expectations. What a spectacular place here. And that is not an island. That is the mainland of Croatia, this peninsula that sticks out from the mainland. And then you can drive down it and then get onto the mainland of Croatia that way. And so I might end up going there from here, but I really don't know what my plans are going to be from here. I will hang out here for a couple of days and relax and work on some of these videos and do some more filming. So take it easy, more coming from Croatia. See ya.